racing channel, and yes, we are going racing finally. It's been cold and shitty, and we're trying to figure out how to get to the track. So Piedmont is holding a test and tune day. We got Mike's truck in the back. Mike's really excited about going to the track finally and figuring this thing out. We have no idea what it's going to do. We kind of went through it and tried to figure out what we think it's going to do, but the track's going to be prepped, and we were trying to think, you know, we kind of wanted to go down a dirt road at the same time, so we're probably going to get treated too good today with a track prep, but it'll be good to get some data on the thing and figure out what direction we got to go, and then we got some future plans to go into different tracks. But for right now, we're going to Piedmont Dragway, so we want to take you guys with us on that journey. And Mike, are you good to go?
I'm good. I'm ready.
He's ready to go. He had his fire suit on last night and his helmet, from what his wife says. So we're looking forward to this, and we're going to see if we can get you guys some good footage. He's got a GoPro inside, and it's going to be finally some kind of racing. My car is still being built. It's getting close, but we're all going to go to the warm-up here in a couple weeks too. So you guys stay tuned, and let's see if we can get some good content and see if we can get this Ranger rolling down the track. Here we go. Okay, welcome No Time Racers. We're back at the track. We're gonna go through his computer real quick, and since it's the first pass, we kind of want to just take it easy, make sure it's tracking straight. You know, kind of go through everything. We don't want to try to swing for the fences right off the get. So, you know, we're probably gonna leave on like 5 pounds, and you know, this is a 3-speed 400, so the first gear is pretty aggressive, so we don't want to leave on too much RPM just on this first pass. And let's see, what are we at? 15 pounds at 1.2. We'll probably just go to like 12 pounds at 2 seconds just for the first pass. Just make sure, like I said, just make sure everything's good. We don't want to play too much with being aggressive quite yet, but we want to make sure everything's all good. And I know Mike's excited. I'm more nervous for him right now than driving my own damn car, but that's just because we want to go really well. So just, I wouldn't say new car because he's made passes with this thing with the old Ford motor, but nothing to what we have now. So we're gonna see what this thing is capable of right off the get, and I think it's gonna be pretty good, but we're gonna take it easy for a minute. So stay tuned, and we'll dial this thing in and check it out, guys. Obviously my boy Mike, he's okay, he's out. A lot of tire hop. Track was super sticky. That was a pretty light tune, but this thing's pretty quick. And with a tire hopping like that out of the gate, he probably should have just, he drove through it and it went, and it started to get up on the tire just fine, but for some reason it kicked on him again out here. I think it might have been on the shift, but as long as he's okay, that's all we're worried about. You good, buddy?
Okay.
Any damage?
Bumper in the fender.
Bad?
It needs to be replaced. I can drive it back.
It was definitely tire hopping the whole way, and then finally it smoothed out, and you look fine. Did it get?
It shifted.
It shifted, and that was a low shift.
Yeah. It loaded the turbo so hard, I think.
We'll have to.
I could not to hit him.
I know. We'll have to look at the boost curve and see if it got away from you on the boost or something, because it seemed like it was going faster than it should have.
I'm okay. Don't worry about it.
You're good. You're good, right? Hey,
it's racing. It's fixable. It's a truck.
It's not a good start.
Not the first pass in it.
It's okay. We didn't get the turbo or anything. Okay.
No, it's just body parts.
Can you?
I don't even think you took the frame roll. It left so damn hard it threw my laptop in my fucking lap.
Yeah.
I just kind of caught it and I was wheeling it with the laptop in my hand. So, will you?
Oh, all right, people. That was a little bit more excitement than we needed. Hopefully, you guys get a good look at the video of him driving through the tire shake. It was hopping pretty good. The track's got quite a bit of glue on it for a slick. It was wadding it up, and it smoothed itself out. But I was thinking, man, maybe you should let off, and it smoothed itself out. That's my camera shaking, and I was like, okay, it's rolling now. We're good. It wasn't on top of the tire anymore. And we did a first gear leave, which his first gear is really aggressive. It's a 240 first gear and a turbo 400, and the second gear is a 148. So that's a pretty big drop. At first, I thought it boost crept. I thought it looked like it was way faster than it should have been. But after going over all the data and stuff like that, it was pretty much exactly where we set it. It left on. I had it set for 4. It left on like 5 pounds. And I only had it brought up to 12. I think it made 11 pounds of boost right before it spun and got him sideways. But when he was on first gear, it shifted to second. It dropped it 1,100 RPMs. Now that's quite a bit, and it seemed like the initial shift it was good, but then it coupled the converter and just got super tight, and it got up on top of the tire again way out there, so he let out of it. Just looking at all the data, he did everything he could, but I am more surprised that on a slick it gathered it up, and then when it hit second like that, it was so aggressive that I hate it for him, because he did tear up his truck. Nothing's done with the turbo, intercooler, everything's good there, just cosmetic damage we're gonna have to fix. But you know, he was super anxious to get out here, and that was a pretty lazy tune for the most part. But I think that first gear was so aggressive. I told him that we got to do probably second gear leave, or we need to pull timing on the shifts to try to figure out how to dumb that down a little bit. I didn't even think, even if it hit hard down that far down track with a good track, with only 10 pounds of boost, it wouldn't even done that. But obviously this thing was, air's good today. I was making some good steam, and that's our result. So not the kind of video I like doing, especially with one of my buddies, but he's okay. And the truck's just tore up a little bit, which we can fix. And we learned a lot from that pass. I hate to say it. Everything checked out, looking at data, how it should. But we also need to reevaluate that first gear and either get rid of it, and he's got second gear leave too, so we're probably going to go to second gear leave from now on and see if we can help the shift points I know a lot of people will be like, well, why don't you shift it earlier so it wouldn't tighten up maybe on the first pass? Well, I did. I probably shifted it 500 RPMs earlier than normal to keep the converter loose, and it still, for some reason, did it. So I'm happy that we didn't leave the shift point where it should be for race conditions, because it probably would have been more aggressive. So we'll take our lumps today and get back to it. But like I said, he's okay. We're okay, and we'll fix it, and we'll be back before you know it. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave comments. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys soon.